Hello YouTube, it's Sammy Ayo back with you all again. Today is a beautiful Sunday, April 17th, 2022, Easter Sunday. The Lord has risen, hallelujah. Today we're going to do something a little bit different. We got home last night and my beautiful bride-to-be actually was baptized and confirmed last night in the Catholic Church and received her first communion. And when we got home late last night from that, we discovered a bunch of stuff that I had ordered from Amazon. And today we are going to discuss one of the products I purchased and it showed up in YouTube last night. And this is a cast net. And by the way, we're enjoying our Sunday with a Coors Light. I'm not promoting anybody, but this is what I enjoy doing. And I enjoy learning new things. We like fishing. We like freshwater fishing and saltwater fishing. Oftentimes we'll go saltwater fishing and we'll run crab nets while we're doing saltwater fishing, and we do a variety of things. But one thing I learned is that, well, if you can catch your bait, that's a lot less expensive fishing trip than it is buying your bait, because minnows, shrimp, stuff like that we fish with, saltwater fish in South Louisiana, it gets pretty expensive when you start adding up the gas for your truck, the gas for your boat, the bait you're purchasing, and everything else. So I decided, well, I'm from South Louisiana. I hunt, fish, I do it all. So I can catch my bait fish just like a lot of other people did. So what I did was I ordered a cast net off of Amazon, and it showed up last night. Well, I'm sure it showed up yesterday afternoon, early evening. But we found it late last night when we got home from church after my fiance came into the church last night. So anyway, I'm going to show you this cast net, and I'm going to show you, I watched a couple of videos. I've been watching them for probably a couple of months now because I've seen cast nets used. I have attempted to use cast nets in the past, briefly, not trying really hard at it. Never own a cast net of my own until last night, so I didn't spend too much time with it. But I watched some YouTube videos and other videos over the past few weeks on how to throw a cast net, and refreshed myself today with some of those videos and unpackaged my cast net. By the way, this is a cast net, okay, and I meant to show you this as I was unpackaging it. It came in this nice little blue bag, and a lot of videos will tell you, well, when you buy a cast net, the package it comes in, the net won't go back in, and just throw that away and go fishing. But what was neat about this cast net, of course I spent a little extra money on it, is that this cast net actually goes back in the original carrying bag fairly easy, which is pretty nice because you're not taking up any extraordinary space in your boat to store a cast net with. Anyway, let me show you what I've learned just in a few videos, and I'm talking, I bet you I didn't do this for 30 minutes today, and this is what I learned about operating a cast net, casting a cast net. I'm saying operating like I'm something fancy, and I'm really not. But let me show you what I learned about throwing a cast net, using a cast net. So first of all, your string, your lanyard comes with a cuff on it on a nice cast net. If it doesn't, it'll come with a little loop, and you'll just double the loop back and stick it around your wrist. But you need to have your lanyard on your wrist. So you get your lanyard gathered up on your hand. All right, and this probably has, I don't know, 15, 20 feet of lanyard on it. You get all that gathered up. Then you grab the horn. And this is what all the strings there, I think there's probably 12, yeah, let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. I'm exactly right. There's 12 strings coming through this horn. And when you cast that cast net, after it goes to the bottom, when you start pulling here, and this will still be in the water, but all this is gathering the lead weights together at the bottom. I'm trying to get it where y'all can see it. It gathers all these together at the bottom just like this, and all your catch will come up in a ball right here because all these lead weights came together. That's what the horn does and those strings do. They gather it all together, and that's what pulls your bait up. So anyway, let me try to, and look, I just learned how to do this today, so y'all don't be too critical, but I'll listen to anything. I don't care. It won't hurt my feelings. But y'all, this is what I learned to do today. And if, by the way, if you got any tips, you think you can teach me something, I love to learn. I love to learn. I didn't start liking to learn until about 10 years ago, but I like to learn now. So anyway, you pick your cast net up, and I've heard people say gather at a third. I've seen people say gather at your waist. Well, I mean, I'm 5'8", and a guy who is 6 foot or 6'2", his waist is a lot higher than mine, right? So what I learned today was play with it a little bit and find out what works best for you. So I started trying it at my waist, and then I got my lanyard on my strong throwing hand. Right now I have the net and the horn on my opposite hand, and I'm going to come down and grab the net again about waist high with the net touching the bottom. Net's touching the ground, by the way, right here, and I'm going to let that drop. Now I'm going to take my net. The lead line is at the bottom. The lead line is what gathers everything together. I'm going to grab one lead nearest to me. I'm going to put that in my throwing hand between my index finger and my thumb, and I'm going to take they got two lines left here now. I'm going to take the one closest to me, and I'm going to grab another one, and I'm going to hold it in my non-throwing hand. And what I'm going to do is I am going to now cast the net. I'm going to bring the net behind me and cast it out there in front of me. So y'all don't laugh too hard. I just learned how to do this today. Let's see how this goes. And that is how you throw a cast net. And considering that is about the 9th or 10th good throw I made today, I'm not displeased. That's actually would catch us quite a bit of bait, and that's the whole reason I did this. Probably save us, I don't know, it can save us 10, 20, 30, maybe $50 on a fishing trip. And that cast net will go to the bottom in a big circle. It'll gather up all the shad, tacajos, small shrimp, brown shrimp, white shrimp. And the best part about it is, what are the fish feeding on that day? Whatever you're catching today. That's what the fish are feeding on. So I highly recommend, if you want to have fun and save money and enjoy your fishing and fish with the bait that the fish are feeding on that day, this is the way to go. You can spend $35, you can spend $60, $65. Get you a cast net, and if you learn how to use this cast net and you're good with it, guess what? In 1 or 2 fishing trips, you pay for the cast net with your own bait. I hope this helps y'all. I hope you all have enjoyed this. I hope you all like my YouTube channel. I do all kinds of things on my YouTube channel. I do welding. That's what I do for trade. I have honeybees. I did have quail. We had quail and chickens. We got away from that for a little while. We're going to get back into it later. But I do all kinds of things. I'm a experimentalist, I guess you could say. And I love doing a lot of different things. And this is what I learned to do today. It's something new. I enjoy it. I enjoy learning something new, and I enjoy just being outside and just enjoying God's glory. So I hope you all enjoyed this. Happy Easter. Remember what today is about, and remember, if you all want to learn something different, or if you got any comments, please like, subscribe, share, talk to me. Tell me what I'm doing wrong. Tell me what I'm doing right. Tell me what you like. Tell me what you don't like. I love it all. Y'all have a blessed day. Sammy Ayo with SAA Services and B&S Farms signing out.